Welcome back, knife lovers. Today I am sharpening a Victorinox, one of my favourite knives. They're cheap, they've got good steel, they're made of X50, which is similar or the same steel as Wüsthof and some of the other great brands. I don't know if they're tempered the same, but they're reasonably easy to sharpen in the field. And these have been sharpened by somebody with a belt sander, so I'm going to have to reprofile them. I'm going to first of all dress the wheel back down to an 80 grit, which is the rough setting. Using my diamond plates. For those of you who are new to the channel, welcome. I use diamond plates to surface and roughen the wheels and smooth them out. 80 grit means around about 240 grit on the wheel. I've already set the angle at about 30 degrees, so let's get straight into it. The reason I do multiple passes on one side when I'm reprofiling is because there's a lot of metal that has to be moved. It's not going to harm the knife if I do 3 or 4 passes on one side. And I guarantee when I'm finished with this, it's going to pass all the tests. They're quite thick knives, so the bevel will show quite substantially, but when sharpened correctly, they will last a very long time. The one I sharpened for my butcher, he's still using 4 weeks later without touching it on the honing steel or anything. That's incredible. If you think about how much a butcher uses his knife, and it's his main knife, he hasn't touched the others I've sharpened for him. He says, why bother? This one works perfectly. And that's one of the first that I honed on the kangaroo strop, so we know that there's no root or burr or anything left on that thing, and that's why they're lasting so long. Some people comment, how are you so smooth? I used to be a welder. And welding and this movement have a lot in common. I have to stabilize myself. I have to move my arms like this without losing focus. It's all the same. I'm sure that that's why I'm so smooth at this. Where your eyes are focusing, your brain will do the rest of it and move your body accordingly. If you focus too much on your movements, you'll be discombobulated. Got a burr. Didn't take long. Onto the 320. Funny story. The reason that I do it like this instead of, well, I used to stand in front of the machine and just, you know, do it like that. But I started doing this for you guys so you could see what I was doing, and now it's just the way I do it. So wasn't that hilarious? Of course, one man's hilarious is another man's sigh. Are you a chuckler or a sire? Leave your comment below, because we all want to know. That's beautiful. Ready to go. Have a look. It's beautiful tip. Try to catch the light. Just perfectly ground. I'll move this out of the way, because I've got two. Burr side up. Two passes. Still got a few little catchy bits. Three passes, no more. Smooth as ice. Let's do a before stropping test. It's not bad. It's not bad, but still a bit noisy. I want it to be quieter than that. As I mentioned in some other movies, it's important to keep the knife perpendicular because I'm grinding it perpendicular. We've got to work those grooves. We don't want to go counter and go across the grooves. We want to work with them. A dozen or so strops is fine. The kangaroo tail will do the work. couple on the light side without too much pressure. The previous drops were, you know, reasonable pressure. Nice. Let's see how quiet this one is. Still a bit noisy. Give it a few more. Great entry. Good glidage. Wow. Let's try a horizontal or a vertical, or whichever one this one is. Push through. Ish. Not bad for a Vicky. Thanks for watching. If you like. If you want more, subscribe. And for all the new viewers and new subscribers, welcome to the channel. See you in the next one.